Today we're going to do the deep dive into it. This is a very small detail, but it's a very important one that you should pay a whole lot of attention to. We are talking today about pocket squares, one of my favorite things. There are lots and lots and lots of different ways that we can wear pocket squares. I'm going to focus on 3 of them today. You can coordinate with your shirt, you can coordinate with your tie, or you can do a pocket square that's just a pop of color of its own. I'm going to show you what that looks like. The first way that we're going to talk about is coordinating your square with your shirt. If you're unsure about how to mix colors or mix patterns, which we'll have videos about that, but if you're just getting started out, or if you're needing to do something that's of a certain dress code, then coordinating your square with your shirt is probably the safest, easiest route. This, of course, is a very classic example. I've got my navy blazer and my power gold tie, my white shirt, and my coordinating white pocket square. Now, I've talked before about how the white pocket square is one of the most important pieces of your wardrobe. It's in what I call my young professional starter kit, which you can go search for that. The thing about this is probably one of the foundations for what your wardrobe should be, because you take any suit or coat, any tie, you do the white shirt and the white square, and you're golden. Now, this is a really classic and really basic example of coordinating your shirt with your square, but it doesn't have to stay basic. Okay. Coordinating the square with shirt does not have to be basic. It does not have to follow just only those rules. You can do stuff like this, where I've gotten this sort of orange salmon shirt, and I've got just a little bit in this square that pulls out the color from the shirt perfectly. So this is another way you can do it. So coordinating the square with the shirt does not have to be simple. It does not have to be basic. It can be fun too, but it's something you can always fall back on if you're not sure what to do with your color and pattern mixing. Let's look at coordinating the square with the tie next. There we go. Now we move on to the second idea, which is coordinating the square with the tie. Now, the astute folks among you will notice that I very distinctly said coordinate, not match. When you are matching a tie and pocket square, that is to say it's the same color, the same fabric, the same pattern. It's not that you shouldn't do it ever, but that typically means that you are involved in like a prom or a wedding, and it is part of a uniform. And anytime you are in a uniform that is not your own aesthetic. We're talking about when it is your aesthetic and when you have full control over what you wear, which is what I think you should do as often as possible if you can. Anyway, what we've got here, a couple of different ways to do this too. The first one is the whole basic color scheme is the same. We've got pinks and whites in here with both of these, but another way that you could do this that could be even more interesting, you can take one color from your tie and pull that out in the square and have it just be the star of the show. So what I've done here is I've chosen this lovely shantung tie, but it's got this fun gold stripe running through it. So I put that in the square, and I've chosen to have them coordinate that way. We have one more way we'll talk about, which is making the pocket square a totally separate color of its own. Let me show you. Here, I've used the square to elevate what would be an otherwise very basic monochrome outfit. So we've got black, white, gray, and while I could have chosen some sort of black pattern square to coordinate with the tie, or it would have been even easier and even more safe for me to get the white square back out and coordinate it with the shirt, what I've chosen to do instead is get this lovely floral square to have a pop of red. And this is something you can do if you've got an outfit that you feel like is a little bit simple and you want it to stand out somehow. This is a great way to do it. And this is also a great thing to do if you're wearing an outfit that doesn't require, or where you don't want to wear a tie. Then you can have it pop like this too, like this. With this very basic, very grayscale monochrome outfit, we take off the tie. Now we don't have anything for the square to coordinate with, so this can just have a pop of color of its own. With no other color in the outfit, this can be basically whatever color that you want, and it can use as many different colors as you want. There are other ways to coordinate them. You can use other colors if you've got a multicolored jacket. You can coordinate maybe with your pant. But these 3 ways that I've shown you are the basic ways where you can start and build your confidence in the world of pocket squares. I love pocket squares almost as much as I love all of the rest of it. I'm the square advocate. I want a square in every pocket. I want them to have loving homes. Thanks for listening, and this is not even everything I have to say about pocket squares, so be on the lookout for more square content in the future.